Hi, Morah Eisenberger. It's Julie Yanofsky Goldstein here. So happy to have the opportunity to be a part of your simcha and to recognize what a great impact you had on my life and undoubtedly on the lives of many of your students over the course of your years at JFS. You were so formative for me because of your great teaching and even beyond the halls of your classroom. You taught not only didactically but through example. You made Israel a living, breathing thing for kids for whom Israel could have been a very abstract, intangible thing. You taught about your family. You gave me personally a model of a happy and caring family, which was so important for me at a time where my home life could be tough. You respected and encouraged your students in a way that allowed them to rise up to your high standards as a teacher. I remember I was your go-to person for bulletin boards because you recognized an artistic talent in me that later gave me the confidence to pursue art and other areas of interest to me in my life. And later in life, I continue to gain from you and to appreciate your generosity. When my father passed away, I found a safe space where in your home. I actually sat part of my shiva in your home with my brother because not only was I friends with your daughter, but I felt that you understood me and even cared for me in a way that other people didn't. And so I felt like a bat bayit in your home, and that's where I wanted to be. I took advantage of the Kupietskis in Israel, of your children, who also gave so much to me, and showed me what a warm and wonderful home filled with good Torah and values and chesed could be like. And so you and your family have been so important for me and continue to be important to me. And I wish you so much happiness and so many great things to come as you celebrate this wonderful milestone. Mazal tov.
Many of us wish each other nachas from our children, that we should have nachas from our children. But we Eisenberger kids feel that we get nachas from our parents. So much nachas from daddy and from mommy. Mommy, you've taught for many, many years. You have hundreds of students who love you so, so much. They feel a tremendous bond towards you, a tremendous love and respect for you, because of all that you've done for all your students. You teach with so much enthusiasm, always looking for new innovative ideas, projects, the shuk, new songs, articles, divrei Torah, all of these different methods in order to draw your students in and to show how much you love and how much you appreciate them. You come up with so many interesting discussions that you have with your students, and they love and respect you in many ways. We wish you much hatzlacha in all your future years, and we know that all your beloved titles, Mommy, Omi, and of course Morah Eisenberger, are your beautiful crowns that you will always wear for the rest of your life. We love you.
Mazel tov, Mommy. We wanted to wish you lots and lots of hatzlacha. Your passion for Tanakh made all of us want to teach, and you really set a beautiful path for us. The amount of time and love you put into every single day teaching, preparing, and making your work really come alive to the students, that they all take it with them on their way to their life. Your passion for Tanakh really inspired us to go into teaching, and my friends still discuss how much you really impacted their life, both in and out of the classroom, regarding Israel, regarding Torah, and how they live their daily life. Thank you so, so much for setting such a beautiful example for us as a mom, as a role model, as a educator. You really set the bar really high and gave us such a beautiful, inspirational path to take, and we wanted to wish you hatzlacha now on retiring, and we love you so much.
So many of my friends who were your students, and till this day when they talk about you, their face lights up, and the amount that you do for each person that you come into contact with is just so inspiring, and we are lucky to have you as our mother, and your students are so lucky to have you as their mother slash Morah. We love you, wish you all the best, and can't wait to see you and Daddy just be able to have a little bit more time to yourselves, because you definitely deserve it after so many years of hard work. And but to you, you never made it seem like work. You really made it seem like it was just the most important thing to you, something that you love to do, and you inspired all of us to go into chinuch because of you. So I want to wish you just lots of mazel and health and happiness with Daddy, and we are all so lucky to have you. Love you.
כתבתי לכם שלישים, תנ"ך זה תורה נביאים, וכתובים האתת בתנ"ך, בשביל תורה, בראשית שמות ויקרא במדבר דברים. לא כתבתי לכם שלישים, תנ"ך זה תורה נביאים, וכתובים האתת בתנ"ך, בשביל נביאים, נביאים ראשונים ונביאים אחרונים. יהושע שופטים שמואל ישעיהו, ירמיהו, יחזקאל, ועזר, הם נביאים אחרונים. לא כתבתי לכם שלישים, תנ"ך זה תורה נביאים, וכתובים האתת בתנ"ך, בשביל כתובים תהילים, משלים, שיר השירים.
I'm trying to do the math over here, and you've been teaching ever since I was born. I'm only 25, and yet you're teaching for 36 years. So Daddy will have to help us on this one. But anyway, all kidding aside, Mazel Tov, Baruch Hashem, we're very, very happy and thankful to the Eibishter that you've had so many good years of nachas and haslacha, and all the Talmidim and Talmidas, of course, appreciate your all what you've given to them, your gift of life, the gift of Torah, and Mazel Tov upon the retirement, and Mitzvah Hashem you should continue it with Daddy, Amei Ves Mishon in good health, and Simchas Mitzvah Hashem from all of us.
You took all the words out of my mouth. We're very proud of all the work that you've accomplished with all your students throughout the years, and hearing all the stories of how your students love you, and you've trained them and taught them so much Torah and appreciation of what it means to be a Yid, and you should only continue to have nachas from all of them and all of us. Mazel Tov.
Mazel Tov, Mom, on your retirement. In last week's parsha, when it discusses Toldot Moshe v'Aaron, Moshe's children aren't mentioned. Rashi says, Kol hamelamed et ben chaverot Torah, ki'ilu yelado. Mom, you have children all over the world that are doing good things, and you definitely left your mark.
Mommy, thank you so much for taking the time out to retire now. You made your mark on so many children. You stayed home and you taught us, and then you went out and you taught everybody else. And we look forward to having more time with you, spending lots of time with our children, and God willing with our grandchildren. And we wish you Mazal Tov and all the best.
Mazal Tov, we love you.
We love you.
Mommy, when I think about being Morah Eisenberger's daughter, it means so much for all of us. We are all constantly inspired when we see what you do on a day-to-day basis, when we hear about it from your students and alumni that we bump into all the time, how much Morah Eisenberger means to them, the 24 books of Tanakh they remember, how they learned how to write poetry, and to love Torah, mitzvos, and learning in general. You have inspired so many students throughout the 36 years and shaped who they are. You see every student that comes your way, not just as a child, but as a neshama, who needs love and growth and needs to be watered with attention, and you give them enthusiasm and your care in a way that no one has ever seen a teacher do before. I think it's why you've been so successful as a teacher and an educator, and why so many of your children have taken that path in life to be educators and to be in chinuch and devoting their lives to what we've seen you always do. So Mazel Tov on so many years of completing and teaching so many generations, and I love you and can't wait to have more time with you in Florida. Mwah.
Shlomo HaMelech says in Koheles, Tov Shem Tov Mishem Tov. Rachel, Morah Eisenberger, Omi, your name with thousands of your students and parents and faculty is synonymous with Torah, chinuch, love, and respect. You can take solace that your teaching goes on and on through your students. May you continue in good health, helping others, and may we see continued nachas from a beautiful family, and bring Mashiach b'mher b'meini.
I was asked to say a few words about the retirement of Mrs. Eisenberger, and it's really very difficult to put in words what someone like Mrs. Eisenberger means to JFS. You know, a school, even a school of our size, which is not terribly big, roughly 400 children, but even so, there are over 70 people who work in our building. And yet, even though they're all important, obviously there are some that are more important than others. Mrs. Eisenberger, besides the fact that she's taught here for 36 years, even if she taught here for 1 year, is a very important person because she really gives over to her students so much of what she's trying to teach, whether it's Hebrew language or whether it's Navi, or whatever subject it is. She's just someone who makes an impression on her students. And I can't tell you how many times, you know, children have graduated and they'll come back to the school and they'll say, Mrs. Eisenberger prepared us so well, it was so easy, because of her preparation and because of what she taught us. She was so thorough and so able to transmit everything that she was trying to teach that it made life for them so much easier. And I'm sure we could, you know, call up graduates 10 years from now and ask them what do they remember about JFS, and one of their memories will certainly be Mrs. Eisenberger and her contribution to our school. So how do you, in 2 minutes, encapsulate a career of 36 years for an institution that she was so dedicated to? It's impossible. And of course, even the dinner we're going to make for her doesn't do her justice. Whatever present we'll buy for her won't be enough. But we have to try to do whatever we can in order to make the moment special. So this is one of the things that we're going to do. And hopefully she'll remember us with fond memories, and I'm sure that all of us here will have nothing but fond memories for her.
Morah Eisenberger, it's been an honor and a pleasure working with you this year. Enjoy the time you're going to have now with your husband, your children, and your grandchildren. You will be sorely missed.
Every so often there comes along a teacher who is what I call a teacher's teacher, who is above and beyond everybody else, who even teachers can learn from her professionalism, from her dedication, how to be professionals. And even though I've only been in JFS for a year, the year that I've observed Morah Rachel I learned a tremendous amount from her. I will miss her professionalism. I will miss her dedication to the kids, and I wish her much hatzlacha, much mazel upon her retirement, and she should have a lot of nachas from her family.
When I came to the school, Morah Eisenberger was already an established teacher, and I started looking around and I seen like who are the teachers that I want to be like, and I saw how she was, and I said, wow, she's such a great teacher. All the kids love her, and she's so disciplined, and the kids all behave perfectly. And I spent the last 15 years trying to figure out what she does right, but my kids are very good, excellent, but hers always a drop better. Somehow they just listen to whatever she says. And I still don't know what it is that she does to them, but she's a great teacher, and we're going to miss her greatly. Have a wonderful retirement.
Morah Eisenberger, we're sorry to see you go. I must tell you that very often I pass by your classroom and you're a source of inspiration. I say to myself, how could I be like that? I guess that's a secret that you're going to take with you into your next stage of retirement, unless you want to come back and share it with us. But you will be missed by your students and by staff members that are here, and we wish you nothing but the best.
Hi, Morah Eisenberger. We'd like to thank you for all your wonderful years at the Jewish Foundation School. On a personal level, my children have had you, and they've learned much from you. And the school will miss you for all that you meant to them. Our students are better for it, both educationally, and you've taught them midos, but through being a role model and example. We wish you much success on your retirement, and please don't forget us. We won't forget you.
Hello, Morah Eisenberger. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, both as a JFS parent and as a teacher. First of all, as a parent, you are an amazing teacher, and I must say that everything that you've taught my children, they still retain, and they have the utmost respect, as do I, for you. And as a fellow teacher, I want to say thank you for your advice and the chats that we would have in the hallway. I'm going to miss that very, very much. I want to wish you the best of luck in this new chapter in your life, and enjoy to the utmost. You should have lots of bracha and nachat, good health and happiness and kol tuv. I'm going to miss you.
Thank you, Morah Eisenberger, for your years of dedication to our students. On a personal note, you taught my children. They learned a lot from you, and my daughter uses what she learned from you in her work as a Hebrew teacher. I want to wish you enjoyment in your retirement and continued nachas for you and your husband from your family. All the best.
Hi, Rachel. I hope you have a wonderful retirement. I hope everything goes well for you. We'll really miss your Dvar Torahs every week, and I hope you'll come back and visit us.
Hi, Rachel. It's Sherry. Just wanted to wish you good health and happiness. Mazal tov on your retirement. It's well earned, well deserved, and enjoy everything. Enjoy visiting your family that you don't get to see very often.
Rachel, after a long and successful teaching career here at JFS, I hope you have a restful, relaxing, and enjoyable retirement with your family and friends. You certainly deserve it. Mazel tov.
Hi, Rachel. I want to wish you a wonderful retirement. You should have nachas, good health, success, happiness. And guess what? I'm retiring too, so hopefully we'll be spending a lot of time together.
Hi, Morah Eisenberger. I just want to say that we're going to miss you so much, and I don't know how the next 8th grade classes are going to survive the BJEs without your after-school classes, and I don't know how the other Safa teachers will ever compare to you, because you're the best one I've ever had.
And you're so funny, and you make learning so fun. Even though I'm not the best at Hebrew, you still taught me a lot, and I know I'm prepared for high school. So happy retirement. See you in the pool.
Morah Eisenberger, I'm really sad to hear that you're leaving. When I heard you were leaving, I was devastated. Like, next year is going to be so bad without you, because you're such a great teacher in JFS. When I was in 5th grade, you taught me so much, and in 7th grade, you've also taught me so much. I'm glad that you're going to get to spend time with your family, although I wish you would have spent one more year with us just to fulfill my 8 years of JFS. And I'm going to miss you. And no other teacher can compare to what you've done for me and all my friends. So thank you.
היי רחל, אנחנו נתגעגע אלייך מאוד, תהיי חסרה לנו. תמיד השרת אווירה של כיף בלאנץ' פה, ואני מכירה אותך כבר המון זמן, המון שנים. אני רק מאחלת לך שיהיה לך נהדר ויהיה לך נפלא ויהיה לך כיף ושיהיה לך רק חיים טובים אחרי, וזה another chapter but beautiful chapter. So good luck, honey.
היי רחל, מאחלות לך בהצלחה בדרכך החדשה. היה כיף להכיר אותך ולעבוד איתך, ושתצליחי. תצליחי, תהני עם הילדים, עם הנכדים, ושיהיה לך רק טוב, אמן.
Hi Rachel, it's Yafa. Over the years we had such a special friendship. I hope it will continue. I will miss you. Hope we keep in touch. Good luck בדרך החדשה. אוהבת אותך מאוד. תגעגע, יפה.
היי רחל, רציתי לאחל לך, שיהיה לך בהצלחה. רחמון אושר, בריאות ונחת מהילדים. תהני מהזמן שלך עכשיו בבית. ביי.
Hi Rachel, Malki Arbach. I just want to wish you hatzlacha. It was a pleasure working with you. We've learned a lot from you. All the best. Keep in touch.
רחל, את עוזבת אותנו אחרי כל כך הרבה שנים.
נתגעגע אלייך מאוד. יש בינינו מערכת יחסים מאוד יפה, זה מאוד תחסרי לי. בהצלחה, בהמשך הדרך, ואל תשכחי לבוא לבקר אותנו לפעמים. תודה רחל, להתראות, תודה שאת כמו שאת. תצליחי, להתראות.
טוב, רחל, אז מה אומרים שנפרדים? על מה חושבים? כל ה-36 השנים שעברו, להיפרד זה חלק מאוד קשה. חלק קשה וצובט מאוד בלב. לשמחתך הרבה, את הולכת מרצונך, ובמחשבתך את רוצה לבלות יותר עם המשפחה, הנכדים והנינים. אני מאוד מקווה שתהני, וכמובן כולנו מאוד מאוד מודים לך על השנים היפות שתרמת ושהענקת לילדינו. אני מאחלת לך שתמיד תהיי מוקפת במשפחה חמה ואוהבת. אנחנו נתגעגע אלייך ואז תחסרי לנו מאוד. שיהיה לך רק את הטוב שבטוב, שיהיה לך בהרבה הצלחה, תישארי מסורה לילדינו, תבואי לבקר אותנו, אוהבים אותך וכבר מתגעגעים.
Hi Rachel, it's so hard to believe that you're retiring. I'm going to miss sitting next to you every day during lunch. I'm sure you won't miss sitting next to me during lunch because I can't count how many times my dressing squirted you, but I hope you're machal me. But I will remember the beautiful things you did with the students. I remember the beautiful bulletin boards that you did, your Shuk Tu B'Shvat, your professional day. I remember how you used to invite all your students into your home for Shavuot, and of course the preparation you did for the BJE classes. I could say as a parent that my kids were always ahead of the class in their sofa in high school, and it was only because of you. They always said that Morah Eisenberger always prepared us so well. So now that you're embarking in a new phase in your life, I hope that Hashem will grant you and Mati much health and koach, and you should really have continued nachat from your beautiful family. We love you. Bye.
בלי תודה לך על חושך ויאללה אורתו תודה לך אתה תמיד קרוב תודה לך על שמש בשמיים בכל יום על אהבה המלווה לכל מקום תודה לך על הניסים ויאללה תבגע מודה אני מלך חי וקיים תודה תודה לך השם הלב דורש ומבקש על מה שיש לומר תודה 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 לך השם כל הנשמה תהללך היא מחכה רק לשיר תודה 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 לך השם הלב דורש ומבקש על מה שיש לומר תודה 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 לך השם כל הנשמה תהללך היא מחכה רק לשיר תודה music and the rhyme, you're the rhythm and the time, תודה לך. I know that there's a reason and a plan, and so I try the best I can to make you proud. So all the friends I made along the way, let me hear you sing it out loud. תודה, תודה